beautiful sights of Singapore. And here at the Singapore Indoor Stadium, semi-finals day. And our next match is men's doubles, and it's the current world #1s against the former world #1s. After that, we'll have mixed doubles and 2 pairs contesting a first ever Super Series semi-final. So one of those 2 pairs will tomorrow be in a first ever Super Series final. And then we finish with men's singles. Incidentally, all 4 men's singles semi-finalists unseeded. So Gideon against Gideon, the last of our semi-finals this afternoon. Well, as far as the men's doubles draw is concerned, 6 different nations by quarter-final stage, and 6 of the 7 seeds. We only had 7 seeds because the number 6 seeds, Chai Biao and Hong Wei, withdrew before the start of play. By semi-finals, 3 seeds, 3 different nations, because as you can see, 2 Indonesian pairs. And in the bottom half of the draw, the former world #1s for 1 week until Thursday is Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen up against an Indonesian pair in their first ever Super Series semi-final. We're obviously concentrating on the top half of the draw. And here come the pair of the moment. Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo up against the former world #1s, Mathias and Carsten Mogensen. Well, the Danes, who were beaten in the final here in 2005, 12 years ago, making their first appearance here in 7 years. And when I tell you that the last Europeans in a semi-final and then going on to the final was 8 years ago, 2009. Anthony Clark and Nathan Robertson won the title here, English combination. And a Danish pair was beaten in the semi-final, Lars Borska and Jonas Rasmussen. So 8 years since a Danish or a European pair contested a men's doubles semi-final here at the Singapore Open. So as far as this Indonesian pair winning the first 3 Super Series tournaments of the year means that they are on an 18-match winning streak. Haven't lost a match in 2017. Marcus Fernaldi Gideon turned 26 last month, born in Jakarta, and he personally has got a 7-0 win-loss record in Super Series tournament finals. 6 with his partner of today and 1 with former partner Marcus Kido when he won the French Open of 2013 as a qualifier. Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, 21 years of age, born in Banyuwangi in Java. Now, they were quarter-finalists last year, losing out to the eventual champions Fu Haifeng and Zhang Nang. And as far as this year's tournament is concerned, well, look at that. All of their matches in 2 straight games, all under 30 minutes. 24 minutes, 29 minutes and 27 minutes. That's what you call an informed pair. Has to be said that none of their opponents were seeded opposition. So to the oldest man on court and the oldest man ever to win a men's doubles Super Series title, Mathias, 36 years of age, born in Friedrichshain, and the left-hander and his partner spent a total of 62 weeks as world #1s. Carsten Mogensen, 33 years of age, born in Roskilde in Denmark. Greve is where he used to live. And as far as the Danes are concerned, well, they too have won all of their matches in 2 straight games, but much closer matches, especially in the second round against Bodø Sara and Puang Puapet won on their 4th game point in that opening game, 24-22. Quarter-final against last year's beaten finalists, the number 3 seeds, Komora and Sonoda. And this, as you can see, is the 3rd meeting between these 2 pairs. First meeting was in 2015, and I think that the Indonesians have improved so much since then. Whereas we look at our court officials, just in case you didn't have time to digest the head-to-head, the last time they met was in the final of the China Super Series last November. 2 straight games for the Indonesians in that China Open final, 21-18, 22-20 in 49 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Mathias and Carsten Mogensen, Denmark. And on my left, Marcus Fernaldi, Gideon, and Kevin Sanjaya, Sukamuljo, Indonesia. Kevin Sanjaya, Sukamuljo to serve, to Carsten Mogensen, love all, play.
Well, a good start by the current world #1s. Only one men's doubles pair in history has ever won 4 consecutive Super Series titles in a calendar year. That was Lee Yong-dae and Yu Young-sung back in 2015 when they won Japan, Korea, Denmark and French Opens. So this Indonesian pair trying to equal that record, but they've got to win this semi-final first and obviously win tomorrow's final as well to equal that record.
3-love. So it's over. 1-3. It's over. 4-1.
A good serve.
It's over. 2-4.
One of the quickest players ever on a badminton court, I suspect. This man, Sukamuljo. Well, that equals the longest rally of their match yesterday, their quarter-final for the Indonesians. And they beat Li Juehui and Li Yang of Chinese Taipei.
So it's over. 5-2.
Well, the Danes having an excellent end to last year. 3 Super Series finals in the last 3 Super Series events of the year. Won the French and then beaten in the final of China, obviously, against their opponents of today. And lost in the final of Hong Kong as well. And of course, the beginning of the year, there was that terrible illness to Carsten Mogensen when he had a brain aneurysm. Nobody thought he'd get back on the badminton court. His life was in danger. Rushed to hospital. Well, at the European Team Championships in Russia. Oh, string's gone, I think. Could hear the different sound off the racket as Carsten Mogensen played the backhand.
Service over.
This is the one where the strings go.
4.
No, he's looking across at the other men's doubles. Semi-final. Harry Fernaldi.
Service over. 5-8.
Oh, it's dropped in. Well, our players have been telling me that the drift keeps changing.
8.
There's a constant sideways drift. And the lengthways drift. Depends how much air conditioning he's on. No, Carsten Mogensen complaining that opponents moving before the serve was struck.
9-6.
No. Great defence. Driving the shuttle back flat over the net, Sukamuljo. Going wide, but it took it anyway. Sukamuljo.
Kevin, you touched the net.
Oh.
So
well, the umpire's saying that he touched the net, and therefore it was a fault. I certainly didn't see it. Umpire Daniel Law from Hong Kong. Oh my goodness, that's quick.
8-10.
That's super play.
9-10.
He was absolutely waiting for the attacking shot on his forehand side. But it is the Indonesians who have the advantage at the mid-game interval, 7 minutes. Oh, was that fault called? At 10-6. Well, he was called a... Oh, yes, he did touch the net. See the net moving. Both the Danes pointing to the net and screaming at the umpire.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
It wasn't the initial move forward where the infringement happened.
Eleven, 9. play. Play.
A little tetchy. It's going well wide. Oh, it's taken it. Brilliant. My goodness me. 39. Yeah. Power play. And then the soft shots.
14-9.
No, what a great return from Carsten Mogensen.
10-14.
They're just so sharp onto every shuttle, the Indonesians. An error in the end. How many interceptions was that? 3? Or was it 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh! It's got him back! Oh! Behind the back! Well, fabulous attack again by the Indonesians, but how on earth did the Danes stay in the rally? 1, 2 defensive shots, 3 defensive shots behind the back. That's incredible. Look how long that shuttle's gone.
19-11. Game point 11.
Well, from 10-9 to the next 12 points. 11 of 13. Close out the opening game.
Sukamuljo, 21-11.
21-11 confirms the umpire. Just 13 minutes for that opening game. Oh, extraordinary display from Gideon and Sukamuljo. Well, I can tell you, on the adjoining court in the other men's doubles semi-final, it's gone the full distance. They're into a third game. Well, unless the Danes here can up their tempo and live with the pace of this Indonesian pair, I doubt we'll see a third here. Well, one thing's very certain in my mind, Bo and Mogensen are very, very clever tactically. And if any pair can neutralise the speed of opponents, I think it's this Danish combination.
Top one, 20 seconds. Top one, 20 seconds. Second game. Level. Play.
Well, it's an ominous start to the second game, isn't it? First service error, I think, of the match.
Two love. Love.
Oh, it's called long.
4 love.
Well, I think that's a wise tactic from the Danes, keeping Sukamuljo off the net. Yeah, we just had the longest rally.
5 love. Love.
Oh, what a contrast to the opening game.
Carsten. Play.
Oh, that's absolutely delightful. Oh, I told you they had the capabilities of neutralising the speed of their opponents. Simple little soft guided shot into the open space. Problem is, there aren't many open spaces. It's got to be the longest rally of the match so far. Oh, that's fantastic. Using the drift to his advantage. Looking initially as if the block across court was going to go wide, but it came back in. That one, I think, may have been going wide. Well, that's a super, super block off the defence from Mathias Boll.
Service over, 2-8.
Yeah, clever by the Danes, because they're lifting very high, and with the drift in the arena, the shuttle is moving slightly as it's falling, and therefore the timing on those overheads very, very difficult. Oh, that's delicious.
3-9. Down here, in the front.
Well, only 21 minutes this match has been in progress. Very nearly at the mid-game interval of game number 2. Opening game of the women's doubles was 31 minutes.
Play.
Yes, quick.
4-9. Service over, 10-4.
So to the mid-game interval with a 7-point advantage. Boa Mogensen. If it hadn't have found the net, I think it would have gone wide.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. (11-4). Play. Service over. 5-11. Carsten, get ready.
Good call by the umpire. The Danes do have a tendency to be very slow and take maximum time in between rallies.
13-5.
Well, I said yesterday, and in fact I said it last week in Kuching in Malaysia, that I wondered when the bubble was going to burst with the Indonesians.
14-5.
They've been so buoyant and so fired up. One felt that it couldn't continue indefinitely. And they do look a little flat here in this second game. No, that's proved me wrong, hasn't it?
Over. 6-14.
Another bit of inspirational play from Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo.
Play.
There's the big high lift again. And again. This has got to be the longest rally of the match.
7-14.
Yeah, who's going? Yeah, 45 shots. Quite clearly the longest rally. Going wide.
So it's over. 15-7. Play. Carsten. Service over. 8-15. Kevin. Let.
Well,
Carsten. Go. Come here. Come here. Carsten. Come here. Play must be continuous. Okay. Get ready quickly. Yeah. Out. Service over.
Second service error
8.
from Sukamuljo. And a quick glance back to the line, as if to say, should I really have taken that? Perhaps it would have gone long, and I suspect it might have gone long. Yeah.
Service over.
As indeed that one has done.
9.
Well, normally with this sort of scoreline, I would say we're almost definitely going to have a third and deciding game, but quite frankly with Gideon and Sukamuljo, you never know what's going to happen next. And anything is possible with them.
9.
But I suspect not in this instance. Overdone the angle, hitting with the drift, the sideways drift.
10, 18. Serve is over. 19, 10.
So 2 points away from securing this second game. Oh, indecision. Yeah, and that cost him dear.
Serve is over. 11, 19.
So game point opportunities
20. Game
for the
point,
Danes
11.
to level this at 1 game apiece. One game all. Symmetry in the scoreline.
Game won by Mathias
Both games won and lost to 11 points. 21-11 confirms the umpire. Only 32 minutes into the match, so considering we've had a 2-minute timeout in between the first and second games, 32 minutes for 2 games, and yet it was 31 minutes for 1 game in the women's doubles.
Marcus, mandatory. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So the big question is which of the 2 pairs can control the shuttle enough when playing from this near side of the court to keep the scores close before the change of ends, or have a big enough lead before the change of ends.
Final game. Love all. play.
What a rally. Oh, it was going miles out. That's certainly going out. Well, I think the one taken by Gideon was going equally as far out, but he chose to play it.
Love.
Oh, my goodness me, what on earth happened there?
1-2.
Was he watching his opponent? Oh, just completely mistimed the shot. Well, Sanjaya, Sanjaya, Sukamuljo, just making a point to the umpire that he's ready to serve and his opponent isn't ready to receive, and there we are again. Well, there's going to be a little bit of mind battles here.
Service over. 3-1.
Wrong choice of shot from Sukamuljo. That's the sort of attacking play that we saw from the Indonesians in the opening game. Yeah, well taken in the mid-court area from Carsten Mogensen. Well, I know the Danes were not at all happy, and understandably so, when their national federation forgot to get their entry in on time for the Malaysian Super Series last week. And it appears to me that they're using their anger at that in a very positive way to play at their best here at the Singapore Open. I do think that the Indonesians, I think the bubble may well have just burst. The whole body language after that last rally looked tired.
3-6.
Mind you, as I said earlier, I said that last week, and they ended up winning the tournament.
Over. 7-3.
Once again, the Danes just taking the opportunity to break up the rhythm, having a tell down.
Serve is over. 4-7.
Oh, just long.
Serve is over.
Did incredibly well to get back the net court.
4.
We've returned to these very short rallies, haven't we?
Serve is over. 9-5.
Yeah, good work by the Danes. Well, there was me saying they needed to keep the scores close enough while playing from this end of the court where they struggled in the opening game. And they actually have a healthy lead. Yeah, very, very good work by the Danes. And they have a 6-point advantage at the change of ends in this deciding game. And if you're an Indonesian fan, you'll be pretty concerned right now, because the Danes played better from that far side of the court. And if you're a Danish fan, you'll be mighty happy, because they're looking good at the moment.
Top 1, 20 seconds. Top 1, 20 seconds. Players. Coach, give the call. Play.
So already the first Europeans in 8 years to reach the semi-final. Will they be the first Europeans? Oh, that's a good shot from Gideon.
Serve is over.
in 8 years to get through to the final.
Serve is over. 12-6.
Well, unless there's a drastic change, the dream of 4 consecutive Super Series titles to emulate the only other pair to do it, Lee Yong-dae and Yu Young-sung, is going to fall short for the Indonesians. A puzzled look on the face of Gideon.
Serve is over. 7-13.
Little sign of frustration there from Marcus Fernaldi Gideon as he got back up again. Even before he got up, there was a sign of frustration. Problem with the new shuttle.
Over. 8-14.
Well, you do feel that it's now or never as far as the Indonesians are concerned. Got to start closing down this deficit. Oh, sensational shot. That's amazing. From Sukamuljo. How on earth did he play that? How did he see the opportunity apart from anything? Well, all of a sudden, it's believable again. Only 4 points in it. It's gone long.
So it's over. 15-10.
It really is so difficult to control those drives or lifts. Clever from Sukamuljo. 11-15. Oh, service fault called. That's a third either error or fault that he's played. It's actually his first time he's being called as a fault.
11.
Oh, it's going out. Don't believe it. Oh, terrific. Well, how on earth did they stay in the rally that long? Great work from Sukamuljo initially to cover the defensive shot, and then the dive from Gideon. Fabulous rally.
Seventeen, 11. Play.
Brilliant, brilliant defense.
18, 11.
Yes, his partner approved of that one. Oh, string's gone again. Yeah, that's why he lost control of the defensive shot.
12, 18. Quick. Mathias, Mathias. Play.
Yeah. Took a bit of pace off it,
12.
just focusing on the angle. Two points away from a second final here at the Singapore Open. 12 years after the first.
Service over. 13,
It's astonishing. Most
19.
players' careers don't last 12 years, let alone play in the same partnership for 12 years. It's actually 14 years that they've been in partnership. Well, this is the 14th year, the Danes.
14, 19. Don't change. Don't change. Service over.
Net cord on the return of serve brings up match point opportunities. Good serve. finals, 12 years apart. Bo and Mogensen roll back the years to contest a final once more. 21-14 in the deciding game, a match lasting 54 minutes. Well, the last time they were in the final here, 2005, was 2 years before the inception of the Super Series. What an amazing achievement by Bo and Mogensen. 11-21, 21-11, 21-14 in the deciding game in a match lasting 54 minutes. Well, for the Indonesians, 18 match-winning streak comes to an end after 3 consecutive Super Series titles. The All Englands, India and Malaysia. Here in Singapore, they fall just short. So as far as the men's doubles is concerned, we know both finalists now, and it is the world number ones against the former world number ones, both pairs, Bo and Mogensen. And of course for Li Junhui and Liu Yu-chen, they were world number ones until Thursday. So the number 4 and 5 seeds through to tomorrow's final. Our next match is mixed doubles. And both pairs contesting a first ever Super Series semi-final. In fact, for the Malaysians, Tan Kiang Meng and Lai Pei Jing, well, they've never been past a second round before of a Super Series event, so this is a huge step forward. So after this mixed doubles, we'll have men's singles. Ginting against Srikanth Kidambi. Well, with mixed doubles, our next match, a chance for us to look at the draw. And at quarter-final stage, 8 different nations represented with the 8 pairs. That's an absolute rarity. In fact, 2 of the pairs at quarter-final stage promoted from the qualifying draw. Top half of the draw, well, Kim Ji-jung and Shin Sun Chan